Hello, guys. This is Maria, and this is my dedicated assistant, Miss Bubbly. Hi, guys. We're here to help you together with the Ukraine Dating.tv channel to find the best beautiful Ukrainian wives with high standards and tender souls for the best men of the world. Here is some introduction about our channel for those who are new, and we welcome the same guys who've been with us for a long time, and I hope they are not disappointed, and we're here to make our lives better. See you.
Hello, привет, and welcome to Ukraine-Dating.tv. Our channel is the world's first of its kind, providing free live streaming every single day.
Ukrainian women, it's like 5 in 1. It's perfect mothers, perfect wives, perfect cookers, perfect lovers, perfect housekeepers, and perfect friends.
7 days a week with the real, genuine, beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Our channel was created for you, guys. Finally, now you have the opportunity to video chat live 7 days a week with different, beautiful Ukrainian girls of all ages and walks of life. You get to ask all your deepest burning questions about all things Ukraine, Ukraine culture, Ukraine women, and Ukraine current events. And if you come to enough of our live streams, you might even discover what makes us mysterious Ukrainian women too. Now we have 7 girls live streaming, and in the future we'll have many more. Guys, I think you understand we're like David fighting Goliath here to bring you the truth once and for all. Our channel's purpose is to debunk the myth and stigma created by the toxic paper letter scam industry. And we hope you agree the best way to accomplish that is by giving you the opportunity to video chat with average Ukrainian girls that represent the real women of Ukraine. And then you be the judge about what's real and what's not. Guys, please know that we're doing this all for you. So do me a favor and subscribe to our new channel and help us help you, your fellow man, and help us bring Goliath to his knees. So guys, can I ask you to share this video with all your friends, even work colleagues? Share it far and wide in social. Only together we can make a difference, guys. And remember, guys, we just started this channel, so more new girls will be joining our live streaming team in the coming weeks. Now, since each girl will be going live every day at different times, so you want to make sure that you hit that bell so YouTube will notify you every time each girl goes live, so you don't miss out.
Hello, guys. Maria is back to you. And before I greet each of you by name, because all of you are valuable for me and our beautiful channel, let me introduce myself. I'm Maria from Ukraine, who has been currently living in San Francisco, a beautiful state of California. This is my self-introduction. got good news for you. That was the last video for today. So let me greet all of you and remind you that remember we and the rest of the team were created for you guys. So you can do me a favor to help me out and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so YouTube will let you know each time each of us beautiful Ukrainian ladies goes live. That was everything from my side. And let me greet every of you guys. Hello, Jack. I was so happy to see you that you messaged us even before my stream. It's my pleasure that you are such a dedicated uh, customer of Match Guarantee and Ukraine Dating.tv channel. I hope everything will happen for the best for you and all your efforts for a reason. So today, my main topic will be about how to meet your beautiful Ukrainian soulmate and what is the radical forgiveness, yeah? Because sometimes we meet very nice people in our life, but because of different mentalities, background, cultures, languages, it's not easy to understand the beautiful soul of your partner. So today we'll be talking about souls, soulmates, and everything regarding this topic. Today we will also discuss a beautiful book by Colin Topin called The Radical Forgiveness. Let me know, guys, if any of you has already read that book. I read that book, and I think there are more parts of this book to come, and some of them have been already released. So if you didn't have a chance to listen to an audio book or read it manually, I really recommend you. It's one of the most beautiful masterpieces I've ever read in my life, and it helped me a lot to feel relieved, to forgive things and people whom I met in my life. And definitely my life became better, and I attracted many new beautiful people into my life, including my husband. I think also thanks to this book, plus other numerous knowledge from psychology, spirituality, and other sources which I've been presenting you here on this channel after passing all of them myself first. So don't worry, you're in safe hands. And I recommend only everything what I've seen working for people. Thank you, guys. Let me greet other of you. Jacob is here. Hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hello, Mr. N. It's our pleasure to see you all, guys. You're very dedicated, coming here like for work to me every night. It's 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And actually, this is the time in which I usually go live to stream for you guys. So join Maria live and don't miss any of my streams from Monday till Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I hope I will bring out more and more interesting and useful information for you, which may help you to ease and shorten this path to find your beautiful Ukrainian wife. Subscribe, guys, to Ukraine Dating.tv. We're live every day, and except me, you will see many other beautiful ladies like Jana, Diana, Yelena, Vita, Julia, and other new girls who will stream for you very soon as we're expanding our channel to help you understanding a beautiful Ukrainian soul. You will hear many different points of view from different ladies with different experiences, but the truth is the same because the culture and values between me and the rest of the team are the same. That's why I think we're all united here by a beautiful high goal. I would love to see other guys here also. If some new people have joined us, please introduce yourself. Tell me where are you from. Tell me what are you searching for. Tell me about your experiences in your life or how you tried to find the Ukrainian lady. Was it easy or difficult? What kind of women do you prefer? And how was your path? So I'll be here, happy to share with you my information and also hear other information from you. You can teach me something as well, because we are trying to be here better than before. Because when we want to attract a healthy, mentally, physically, and beautiful person into our life, we have to be mentally and physically healthy and happy by ourselves. So you can share with me everything you feel like sharing. If guys, you achieved some success at your work or personal life, maybe if you quit any kind of addictions like alcohol, smoking, some other kinds of addictions, please do share with us, because in this environment, we are all friends. I feel your support. I feel like I've been knowing you for a long time, and I tell it from my heart. I think you can feel it. And we're here to be better, because when we improve ourselves, and we've done our part. We tried good marriage agencies like Match Guarantee, the reliable one, without those messages to God knows whom. Yeah, like in Match Guarantee, you just meet Joey, you meet his team, and psychologist suggests you a good match for you according to buyer data. So there are no messages to people you don't know. There are no money sending, present sending to anyone except probably a woman whom you're going to meet live on your first date. Yeah, that's why I like serious people. I like professionals. I like when real psychologists work in marriage agencies. So yeah, if you tried many different sources and they didn't work out for you, if you didn't meet your beautiful Ukrainian wife somewhere in a mall, on the street, in an exhibition, church, during traveling or somewhere else, I think good, reliable professionals like Joseph and the rest of the team in Match Guarantee will make your path shorter and easier. So you will see whom you're going to meet. Okay, thank you so much. Let me see who else is joining us. I'm so happy more people are joining us, because sometimes system takes time to show what's going on. Jenny, hello, I remember you, and your beautiful photo was your horse. I should do some horse riding soon. I love animals very much. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm happy that you support each others. Please don't be shy. I don't bite. Join me here on video. If you have a camera, if you have a wish, and you have 10 minutes of your time, you can share with me your experiences. So maybe we'll try to make each other's life happier and better and give each other's good piece of advice. So yeah, this atmosphere is ecological, well-wishing. Don't worry about us. Okay. So guys, today I will try to take only 1 hour to talk with you about our main topic for the day. And still, if you have other questions about beautiful Ukrainian women, culture, values, priorities in life, please feel free to write your questions in comments. And if someone's question was not noticed and answered in time, then just write your question under the comments even after the stream is over. We always care about you, and we all prepare our questions mostly according to your taste, according to your questions, according to what really interests you, according to what you're interested in, right? So yeah, we're trying to be productive and we're trying to be always better for you. If you like my videos, yeah, I will always be happy if you put me like, so it will make me even more motivated and encouraged to bring out more and more nice information and make my streams even better just for you guys. Okay, tell me please, who has ever read Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tippin? It's a very famous international writer, and the majority of Americans know him. Why do we talk about forgiveness today? Because, guys, when we have pain in our soul, and all of us have pain in our soul, this is perfectly okay. The most important to express it in a ecological for other people and in the best and honest way for you, so you will feel relief as much as possible. And everything starts from us, definitely. If you haven't met your beautiful Ukrainian partner, probably either she didn't solve some past problems in her soul, or maybe you didn't solve some things from your past, because you can lie to anyone, not you guys in our chat, I'm talking about people in general. People use manipulations, people try to impress each other on the first date. They can a little bit exaggerate and lie, but you cannot fool your own soul. And even if a person is manipulating, not really honest with you, sooner or later it will come out and both will suffer a lot, especially the person who was starting to talk lie on the first dates about himself or herself. That's why I think the first step to meet your beautiful partner is to feel good, really feel good, and forgive people from your first relationship, which probably didn't finish very well. This is how it happens. If it finished well, I congratulate you guys. That's a big plus for you. It makes your life easier. You have to forgive the closest people in your life who were influencing on your life, who were trying their best to give you the best life, the best tips, especially our parents. But sometimes, because it was their experience and they really wanted to protect you and it was their opinion, and you must agree that they were right in their own way. But every one of us has our own way, our own path, our own priorities, tastes, and destinies. So definitely what is good for someone is not really good for us. Other way, we would work at the same work, all of us, we would be with the same person, right? But we're also different, and that's why we're unique. That's why we accomplish each other's, combine each other's, and that's why we're useful in this world for each other's. Everyone is doing a small part of a big world's plan. Yes, that's why I think when you want to meet your beautiful Ukrainian soul, try to be with yourself for a while. Go to the ocean, go to a cathedral, church, or temple, whatever your religion is. If you don't believe in that, go to a place where you feel safe, comfortable, and peaceful. It can be your home, it can be park, it can be forest, and try to concentrate only on yourself. Maybe you can meditate, do yoga, and maybe you can pray, or just ask yourself, do you have any people in your life whom you still have anger on? Or do you feel offended by someone still, by any people of your life? And if the answer is yes, then everything is perfect, because you are a normal person, you're alive. because we all people interact with each others, and definitely relationship with people is the hardest relationship in the world. And those people who work in a system, human, yeah, people who work with humans, like teachers, as like customer services and psychologists, all the services for people are really tough jobs. They are non-manual, but they are considered to be one of the hardest jobs in the world, because dealing with a human is much more difficult than dealing, I mean, psychologically, than dealing with the machine or animal and other things which you can deal with, depends on your work and other things. That is why, for those who have never read the book, The Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tippin, I really advise you to read this book, because this book may match any of you, no matter you believe in God, you have your standards and morals, you believe in something, right? That's why you're still alive, you're still successful, you're still here with us, because you want to be better. You're making yourself better each day. Other way, you would not be with us here. You would not try to find a beautiful partner who will accomplish your beautiful life, who will, stand behind your back like a beautiful woman behind successful man. So definitely you're on the right way. And if someone has ever read this book, I would love you to share with me your experiences, your feelings about this book. And let's talk about forgiveness, because it's one of the most difficult things in life, to forgive others and sometimes even to forgive yourself. It's a very deep topic. So today we will just touch this topic a little bit. But yeah, I think the professionals, life coaches and psychologists who have been practicing psychology with their happy customers, much happier than they were before, for years and years, those people, yeah, can really discuss this topic with you if you want to, in a deeper way, in a practical way. But today we will mostly just talk in general about forgiveness, about soul, about our feelings, which are all okay for human beings. Pleasant feelings, unpleasant feelings, because we're alive, right? Thank you guys for joining me. I'm so happy. I see more people joining. Hello, InfoSeeker007. Okay, you're positive as always. We love you. Hello, Jim. Yeah, with your beautiful daughter. I remember you. Yeah, it's pleasant that people from all different parts of the world with different time zones still join us. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, guys, I've been traveling a lot. I've been to 86 countries so far, but very fast, because when you're a flight attendant, you don't have enough time. So yeah, I'm being honest with you. But I've never found such spiritual, for me personally, and peaceful places like cathedrals in Ukraine and even Russia, before all these ugly things started between my beautiful country and that country, because of someone, right? Not because of people, because humans don't want this, I'm sure. Families don't want this conflict. But yeah, that is a political stuff, and we cannot really influence on that. So let's see what will happen and pray for the fastest peace and happy families with their sons, husbands, and fathers returning from this unusually stupid war, which we really don't need, right? And yeah, I hope when everything will be done, the conflicts will be solved as soon as possible, hopefully. You should go to Ukraine. You should go to other countries, which are Slavic countries, and only there you will find these really spiritual, beautiful places called cathedrals. You will never find these places with this kind of atmosphere anywhere in the world. We can talk about that another time. because yeah, I have a lot of things to share with you, beautiful, spiritual, and even funny, but you will never find something like a Ukrainian cathedral anywhere in the world. Though some countries which are close to Ukraine, like Georgia, Russia, even Belarus and Bulgaria as well, a few other countries, they also have a Christian Orthodox religion, which is very popular and highly spread in the country. So yeah, they have something similar, but the real original ones are really in Ukraine. You should visit it. I think you will live with your soul full of peace. Even if you don't believe in God, I'm sure this experience for you as a tourist will be amazing. Hello, Bill. No, we know you, we love you. We remember you. Okay. I love guys when you joke with each other and support each others. Oh, Bill, Bubbly was very nice to us in the beginning. So she allowed to see herself in the beginning of the stream. Now she's sleeping in her little bed with her little toy. And yeah, being selfish but still cute. So if this Miss decides to visit us one more time before we finish, I'll be very happy. But she's here. She told hi to everyone in the beginning. Thank you so much for asking. I wish to get one more dog and help one more poor soul and make my life happier at the same time. Win-win situation, right? So, guys, has anyone ever read Radical Forgiveness? And before you answer me this question, because today we are streaming only for 1 hour, yeah, we're just talking about soul, about forgiveness, about the ways how to find your right partner in an easier and faster, less painful way. Yeah, let me remind for those who are new that remember our channel was created for you guys. So can you do me a favor to help me out? Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so YouTube will let you know each time each of us girls goes live. Thank you guys. And don't miss my streams. I'm happy to see you every evening from Monday till Friday. Join Maria Live. You will see my streams 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and for those who decides to see other streams of other beautiful ladies, as we've got 7 so far, please subscribe at ukrainedating.tv to see our Ukrainian beauties like Jana, Diana, Vita, myself, Julia, Yelena, and other beauties streaming for you every day at different timings according to your time zones to satisfy each of your tastes. So guys, we're live every day. Please join dating, ukrainedating.tv. Be in ecological atmosphere with beautiful people with beautiful intentions. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Bill. I always try to stream for 1 hour and it becomes 2, but I think today, because we're mostly talking about a thing which is really difficult to talk by words. How can you describe everything about soul and such an important, difficult thing in life like forgiveness in words? It's undescribable thing. That's why we will try just to cover the main points of this topic in 1 hour. And if you still have other questions about Ukrainian ladies, maybe some tips, maybe you can share with me something what can help me to be also happier in my life, please do it. Do me a favor, I'll be happy. Okay, Jim. Yeah, I will be happy if you like this book, if you read it. There are many parts, but at least start from the first. I read the first only because I've been so busy with my 20 trainings and certifications for the last year in different fields of psychology. that I really didn't have a lot of time to read the new books. I mostly read books about love, psychology, happiness. And if you're interested in other good books, which you can listen like audio or read manually, read online, please ask me the questions. Depends what is your main goal and what you're interested in the most. So yeah, The Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tippin is a book about us people facing problems in life just because of one thing, at least the main thing, that we feel offended by other people, starting with our parents, unfortunately, though they tried their best to make us as happy as possible. Definitely none of parents, if you're alive, if you are watching this stream, did really bad to you. So in psychology, we don't have right to really be angry and upset with our parents, because if we are alive, if we're here, means our parents have given us the most important. They have given us life, but the rest depends on the situations, right? Yeah, happy those who had both parents, who had quite a peaceful, happy atmosphere in their family, ecological atmosphere in their family. And even those who didn't face all the happiness of childhood due to some reasons, because mom was depressed, for example, she couldn't cope with her own problems, or father was not there always. They had difficult relationship with mother, which sometimes can influence on babies as well. If your mother or father is strict with you, it doesn't always mean they're mad at you. Maybe they cannot just cope with their own emotions, and they cannot express their anger and sadness at their partner. Like mom can be strict to her daughter if she's mad at father, at her husband, your father. And the same about father. A father may be strict to his girl or boy, especially, not purposefully, but just because a child reminds him of someone from his past, or he's mad at mom, but he doesn't know how to express this feeling to his wife. And unfortunately, a kid is the first to be punished. And again and again, we cannot really blame anyone in the situations, because the situations happen and all of us are not perfect. Our mom and dad are also alive people with their own problems, with their own past, with their own happy or unhappy first relationship experiences in their life, mostly difficult childhood, because nowadays we're mostly happy people, but a generation of Soviet Union comes from the Second World War, where everyone has passed through so many deaths, horrible destinies, very painful destinies, so much pain, blood, and even hunger. So I don't blame our parents definitely for surviving that difficult, crazy life, much difficult than we have now, when we don't even have to do anything. We just press the button and our vacuum cleaner, like Roomba, does its job, right? We just click and our light turns on. So techniques and progress in the world is so advanced for people. Our life is very comfortable nowadays, but what our parents and grandparents especially have been passing through, and the whole generation, God forbid, I don't know if we could survive that. They were very strong people, and thank God if they gave us life and somehow grew us up. We're educated, we're here online today. So guys, not everything is so bad. Those poor people on the street I see here every day, begging for money, they have much worse life. Yes, that's also their choice, but at least we're strong. We had good parents, or we are strong enough to survive with our parents' help, or with other sources which helped us to grow up and be here online today with the rest of the surrounding because surrounding really matters. Surrounding which also wants to be better, the same like us. It's very easy to become an alcoholic in a surrounding of alcoholics, right? And difficult to quit, for example. By the way, those who can suggest us how to quit different addictions like smoking, alcohol, or maybe love, sexual addictions, you can always share with us, because we want to be better here. We're here to share stories, who knows what, to help each others, and yeah, maybe our life will be better and will never be the same like before. And even one day, and one information from one person, one good word, one wisdom can change the rest of our life. Okay, the most important is not to give up, right? So yeah, I think that if you feel offended or angry at your parents and so on, you have to understand that we don't really choose parents. If to talk about very spiritual aspect, actually our soul, maybe you will not believe in that, or some of you have heard about that, our soul unconsciously really chooses a family where we are going to be born, a society, a country, religion, experience, and even age, epoch. But yeah, in the physical world, definitely, if we were born in good conditions, like we were taken care of materially, morally, physically, plus or minus good, we're really lucky. But if we didn't have something in childhood from our parents, and we still feel like they didn't give us enough, we really have to learn how to forgive and understand that we chose, our souls chose those souls. And every partner, every person you meet in your life is also a soul. And every soul comes to us for a purpose. It can be pleasant experience, it can be very unpleasant and painful experience. And the most difficult thing to understand and to believe for me as well, and I think it will be difficult for you guys to believe it and accept, maybe it will take years, is to agree that people who hurt us the most in our life, according to radical forgiveness, uh, Colin Tippin books and studies in psychology, these people really loved us and they tried to help us out. They tried to show us what we can be better in our life. Okay, they tried to show us what is our problem and what we can, recover in ourselves. Because as I told you before, people usually attract each other's, all people, like happy people, feeling okay people, not really happy people, attract other people which are souls by the same traumas. So if your partner before has ever hurt you, it can be a mom or dad, or your first relationship, which also has like 80% of influence on the rest of your life and influences on your future relationships, on your future marriage, and so on. These people really came for a reason. They came to help you to heal your own trauma, to heal your own wound, because all of us are born with different talents and with different experiences, kind of traumas or wounds, which we have to heal. And when we cannot heal it by ourselves, like other people who are very spiritual, or they are very psychologically knowledgeable, and they try to improve themselves before the troubles happen to them. Yeah, so it's called people who act to motivation, to the goal. Yeah, and there is only maybe 3%, 5% of these people in the world. They are successful with their own problems, but people who don't wait for problem or for another soul to come into their life and give them a lesson, if they don't wait for that, but they always self-improve, their life is not easy, but their life is not so painful like the life of those people who wait until a problem comes. Like a man has some for example, ego problems and arrogance, or it can be a woman, and he or she doesn't want to change, then he or she will definitely attract another soul, another woman or man, opposite sex, right? If you're here in Ukraine, dating.tv, because here we're mostly talking about traditional families, right? Though everything can happen as far as you're happy, guys. Then these people who have some problems with character or anger, feeling offended on their parents, on their past, will definitely attract someone who will give them a lesson. And that soul doesn't even want to give you a lesson. That new partner doesn't want to harm you. But the situation, believe it or not, unconsciously will be happening, will be played in the way that you will both teach each other through a painful experience, through a painful lesson. That's why the majority of people, like almost 95% of the world, and unfortunately including me, guys, I'm telling you truth, act not to motivation, but from pain. Like there are two kinds of people who always improve themselves just without any problems because they go to their goal, they are motivated because they have higher goals, high expectations, they want to make their life at work and family and themselves better and better and better. Yeah. And there is another category of people, which are the majority in the world, who act from pain. This is their motivation. This is another kind of motivation. They act from problems. For example, we don't have money. Now everything is bad. We're scared. We're sad. We came to the point like we don't know how to survive. And then we search for a job. Or we didn't want to work on our character. Everyone was telling us that probably we can be nicer to other people and so on, but we decided, no, I'm perfect, I'm the best, like kind of narcissistic behavior, because people with overconfidence are usually people with very low confidence, with low self-esteem. So yeah, it's almost synonyms. And these people who don't want to work on themselves, make themselves better and lead to better life at work, at studying, in their marriage, in relationships with other people, usually will be given a lesson. They will be given a situation or person who will teach them this lesson and make them better, probably in a painful or unpleasant way. So that's why they say what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. So guys, it's a very difficult topic to talk about, and please reply me, because my first language is not English. I speak Ukrainian, Russian, and few more other languages a little bit. And this topic is even difficult to explain by even, I think, gurus by words. And I'm just a woman, I'm just a human. I'm a Ukrainian lady who wishes the best for all women and wishes the best to all men to meet each other and make our life happier, because love will save the world. And I really hope you at least understood 1% from what I've been talking. This topic is very difficult, the topic about soul and forgiveness, because without forgiveness, without seeing more than we see, because when a bad situation happens to us or someone hurts us, we see it on a level like a human being. But even for those who are skeptical, who don't believe in energies and into reasons in the world, into souls, at least try to think about this today, maybe later, and at least allow yourself an idea that maybe accept the human way that we see the problem. There is another way. There is a way higher than human beings. There is another plan for us, and there is another reason for us. We think like human beings. We see everything from the position of a human being, but try to go a little bit higher and at least allow yourself a thought. Okay? This is how, by the way, psychologists teach people to fight their bad beliefs, which negative beliefs, which ruins people's life. Because when your mind is like this, your life will be like this. But sometimes it's good to open your mind and at least to think and doubt your belief, because some beliefs are positive, they help us, and some beliefs in our lives are negative, right? Because not everything in life is like black and white, right? And when at least you doubt some beliefs, which probably ruin your life, negative beliefs, and doubt that maybe there is something else going on a higher level, not on a human behavior level, on a human relationships level, but on a level of souls, on a level where souls have relationships, where there is always a reason in our life, right? Like a chain going on. And you can even predict when you do something bad, don't expect good results in your life. When you start something wrong, don't expect like pleasant results in your life. But when you start your relationship in a pure way, you're single or you're divorced, for example, right? And when you start things in a pure, beautiful way from the beginning, definitely things usually go well for you. Okay, this is what we've been talking about. And definitely there is always a reason. And we can predict some problems, we can avoid them. If we think a little bit deeper and higher than just human beings, because there is a plan probably, right? There is probably something else going on, not on human level, on a soul level. And if we at least accept this thought without fighting with these thoughts and read Colin Tippin's books, at least one of them, the first part of the Radical Forgiveness, where he much probably better explained than me, then I think your life will change a lot. Like my life and my closest people's life changed. And some of them are really successful and famous people. And I talk only from experiences, real people's experiences. Thank you, guys. Let me see what's going on in our chat. And before I continue with our chat, again, the time is passing so fast with you guys. Let me remind you that our channel was created for you guys. So can you do me a favor to help me out? Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon that YouTube will let you know each time one of us girls goes live. And for those who like Maria and his streams, please join Maria live from Monday till Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. Pacific. And for those who would love to see other streams of our beautiful ladies like Jana, Diana, Vita, Yelena, and other ladies to come soon, please still subscribe at ukrainedating.tv and check their schedules, because all the topics, all the ladies are very interesting and unique, but they share with you the truth and the main information which unites all of us beautiful Ukrainian women. So please, guys, don't miss this chance to be with us and be informed in everything what is going on in our channel. Thank you, guys. Let me check your comments. And yeah, I think in 10-15 minutes we will be finishing. And tomorrow we will continue talking about your subjects probably, which you want to recommend me to talk about. We can answer other questions, everything what is about us, Ukrainian women. And I still have interesting, much more, sometimes crazy and shocking information, sometimes already known for you information which you have forgotten, for example, to come. So please be with me, be with us. Okay. Maria, talking about radical forgiveness, what your technique to let go past or past trauma in relationship? This is a very difficult question because Mr. N, our mysterious gentleman, we're not here going deep into practice. I think a good psychologist who has got a diploma in practicing with people, helping them, and he has got good reviews, might give you the right techniques to do in practice, because I don't have a right, as I don't practice psychology yet, but I have many certificates. I'm journalist. I like starting from famous life coaches, and I always attend only reliable and high paid courses, right? What I can suggest for you right now, so I will be ecological for you, I will not harm you because I don't practice psychology, and this is the most important thing for every psychologist and doctor: do not harm, right? Only if you practice it, then you have right to give the technique. And at least try to think today with the thought that all souls, all people coming into our life, especially everything what is connected with our first experience, like first relationship, first job, first school, first university, first marriage, if you have ever been married before, and of course the first people we see in our life, our parents, or maybe for some of you grandparents, or if it was orphanage, other kids and teachers of your life who gave you the start. At least think that all these souls, especially those who hurt you the most, really loved you. They wanted to help you because all of us were born with some specialties. I don't really like calling it traumas and wounds, but actually it's partly truth. All of souls come to the earth, they are born for life experience, and none of us is born perfect. And each of us has, in the beginning of our life, some tasks, some areas to improve in ourselves. It can be relationship, it can be in future, studying, work, other aspects of life. But each of us comes with a goal and with some obstacles to pass through, like some addictions, traumas, wounds. And those people who hurt us the most actually are the part of all people, souls who really love us, because they help us to show us our trauma. I'm sorry if you don't like these words, but I'm just sharing with you the main aspect of radical forgiveness, of talk about souls. It's a very difficult topic. I don't know if I can really explain you by words, or even gurus can really explain you probably better than me. And if I, for example, didn't have some specific traumas and addictions in my life when I was born, for example, my life partner, my first life partner, would not hurt me then, because we attract people according to our traumas. If you have somewhere an area where you can improve yourself, then and you don't know where what you have to improve about yourself in life, because life loves us being improved every time, whether we like it or not. You want to improve yourself by yourself? Perfect, go. When we stop moving and stand on the same place in our work, in our life, in general, in our family life, life sends us obstacles, unpleasant situations, and people who hurt us. For what? To show us where we've got a gap in our life, and which area, what emotion in ourselves we can improve. And all souls are definitely sent to us for main beautiful big reason and big plan. And if you at least accept this thought, even if you're skeptical, that definitely at least there may be bigger plan for us humans. And sometimes we humans don't see things going on in our life from our human point of view, because for example, if I go higher, right, I will see much more things in life and from another angle, from a better angle. But if I just watch it you straight, I probably don't see what's really going on around me, right? So it's a difficult topic, guys. I knew it will be not easy for me to talk with you about this. That's why I really recommend you, for those who haven't read Radical Forgiveness, for those who are believers who don't believe in God, but they definitely have their standards and morals, right? That's why we're here in a beautiful environment of better people. Then I think you will like this book, okay? Whatever you feel like. Thank you so much for your question. Okay, guys. And one more time, please don't forget, before I leave this stream in the next, at least let me think 5 or 10 minutes. It's already 1 hour we've been streaming with you. Join me every Monday till Friday from 9 p.m. Eastern, and subscribe with Ukraine dating.tv to see our Ukrainian beauties. There are 7 of them and much more to come soon, to get to know more about beautiful Ukrainian ladies and attract your beautiful Ukrainian wife into your life as soon as possible. We're doing everything, guys, only for you. Let me see other comments. Woohoo! It's been hot here tonight. Oh my god! Every time I wanna spend 1 hour, suddenly there is no one, and from one point, many people join us and ask questions. Yes, thank you so much, Jim. Of course, it's my pleasure. Oh, that's beautiful, Jim. If you haven't found your beautiful Ukrainian wife yet, I hope she will sweeten your and your daughter's life even more, because as we remember, men in family, fathers, right, are responsible for a child to be socialized, for a child to be independent. They are responsible for discipline as well, okay? And mothers in a family are responsible for love. How the girl, especially the girl, and also the boy, will be dealing with themselves, how much they will love themselves, and then how they will be dealing with other people, how they will be able to give and receive love and feel happiness in their life. So yeah, I really wish every nice, serious, beautiful soul man in this world the same, alike beautiful Ukrainian soulmate with standards, with high morals, and with kindness, love, and tenderness. Because kids need both parents. Things happen, but if it's possible, I would love more beautiful couples to find each other's. Thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jim. Really, I'm happy if my words have helped a little bit. That makes a lot of sense about my daughter's mother being angry at my daughter because of being mad at me. I never thought of that. Jim, I'm not an extra sense, but I've got goosebumps. Usually my body reacts very strong on important and true things. Yeah, it may be truth. It may be truth, but it's easier to unfortunately express sadness and anger on a kid than on your partner. And we cannot also really blame her mother. You have to deal definitely with her mother, understand her, why is she acting like that, what was her main trauma in the past between you and her, or maybe even like before she met you, maybe the thing is not really in you, because everything in life matters, right? Starting from our parents' first relationships, first marriages, first schools, first works, every experience, first experience in our life gives us an impression, and very often wrong impression, about the rest of the life, about the rest of the people and things happening in our life. That's why it's always good, as psychologists recommend, to filter your beliefs, because some beliefs in our mind are negative and they ruin our life. And some beliefs are positive and they help us in our life. And it's very difficult to understand which beliefs really are helping us and bothering us. Let me give you an example if I'm explaining too difficult, because I'm a talker, some things are difficult to explain in a few words. Before I met my husband, I thought that only one nationality, one country, one religion will be good for me when it goes about my future husband. And I met beautiful people in my life, friends, the friends of my friends. I didn't do dating because I told you, Ukrainian women mostly have standards. They're not for dating, they're not for fun. They need to know that you with them for a reason, that you probably have long-term plan and are seriously thinking about your beautiful Ukrainian woman. Other way, we don't see any reason to continue relationship if it's not going to end up in future with marriage, of course, by mutual agreement and wishes and love, right? So I met even some nice people in the match guarantee, but it didn't work out. After first date, I felt like we can be friends only, and maybe some of them also felt the same way. So we couldn't understand. Men were nice. I was also with beautiful intentions, and I think I look quite bright, but nothing could happen. Why? Because I had beliefs. My mind was like this: I want this mentality, I want to be married at this age with this kind of man, his job must be this, and his age must be this, and nothing was happening for me, because life has prepared for me absolutely different nationality, absolutely different age, absolutely different time when I met my man. But the only thing which really has been uniting us is the same values. We have cultural values, family values, pure values. And I think this is the main thing which still bound us. And that's why we still didn't kill or divorce each other even while having fights. Because these things, they care about each other's, and honesty, trust, and pure beautiful attitude to each other's helps us to be still together. I hope I explained you what are good beliefs and what are destructive beliefs, because then you will understand why things are going on in your life. So yeah, I really wish you all the best, Jim, to find out with your wife or why is she upset. The best way is, you will never believe, to talk. Yeah, sounds easy, but it's not easy, right? Not all people open up easy. But I hope if she wants to be better, happy and healthier with you or without you, try to talk with her. Women are more talkative than men. I'm happy that you decided to talk with her. Bravo. Guys, I really love and admire you a lot, honestly. Oh, hello, doctor. And Johnny, I'm happy to see you again from India. Good morning, namaste. Namaste, dear doctor. I hope that you didn't miss some important information from today's stream, which was about radical forgiveness by Colin Tippin, a beautiful book which talks about souls, about purposes and reasons of our life, why we meet some people and why we don't meet other people all our life, why some people, as we think, hurt us and we hurt them probably, and for what are all the souls coming into our life. I know that Indian people are very spiritual. Half of my new family is, by the way, Indians as well. So I'm sure who else can know about souls, spirituality, like not Indians. I'm happy that there are many nationalities here who might think alike or in a different way, but I'm happy that you are so tolerant here. So don't judge me. I'm trying to share with you what I feel may be important for some of us. You may agree, you may not agree, but don't forget to put like in my video because I tried my best. I already feel hot after talking about this topic. It's so difficult to talk about souls. And I even don't know if I really have a right to talk about souls because it's something very beautiful and spiritual and not easy to understand or talk about. Thank you so much. Yes, doctor, I've got a single sister, Olga. She is in Spain now. Yeah. And you can join Match Guarantee and find many biodatas. It's same like arranged marriage, but it's easier and more fun because you have a lot of choices. But please do not choose by only look or age. Don't prejudge too much. Don't put these frames which usually ruin our lives. Be flexible and find a few at least matches which may match your criteria, your values, and definitely Joseph with the rest of the team will help you out. And I hope this channel, Ukraine Dating.tv, also gives you a lot of true information. If you don't like some of my information, don't judge me. I'm trying my best. It's not my words. It's not something I've invented. I'm just sharing with you what helped other people, what helped me. So just sleep with this thought. If it's for you, it will help you. If this thought is not for you, we'll have still other topics because psychology is different. There are many fields in psychology and spirituality, but I think the main beliefs are the same, and the main solutions of all problems are approximately the same. And it's definitely work on yourself first, and then your partner will work on him or herself as well. And if she or he doesn't want to work on themselves, unfortunately or luckily for you, this partner will be changed by another partner in your life. So everything is happening for better for a reason. Thank you, guys. Maria is my mom's middle name. Thank you. Is she Anna Maria? Beautiful. Maria is also a Slavic name, not only a Latino name. And I actually like my name. Thank you, Bill. It's so pleasant when we call each other's name, right? It's also a psychological a little trick which people at work use and some other people use it. But yeah, it's not a manipulation. It's something nice to call each other's names because we love our names. This is how it should be. Okay, привет, Jack. I saw your message before. Thank you. You were the first guest today in our stream. I always wait for you and appreciate. Oh, thank you, Jack, for your beautiful words. I hope, guys, the way I was explaining today a topic about souls and radical forgiveness was not too hard for you to explain, because even in Russian language, it's not easy to explain. And imagine I have to explain it in English with my Ukrainian Russian accent. Oh, guys, what I do for you, everything is for you. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Girlfriend, foreigner, foreigner. Okay, sorry, guys. Yeah, definitely the best way to get out of the past is to focus on future. Yeah, correct. I agree with you. To focus on present because we can enjoy only present, right? Really enjoy present, and yeah, focus on future. But why I was talking about past today and other topics, because sometimes in future, if we didn't solve something from our past, this past will remind us about it from time to time when the moment is the most unpleasant for that. like when you meet someone you think is right for you, when it goes about your important interview at work or some important meeting in your life, like partnership or relationship with someone. If past doesn't remind you about itself and doesn't surprise you with unpleasant feelings and new situations, and the same patterns from the past do not repeat in your life, then you're fine. You're plus or minus fine and healthy psychologically person, and definitely you will be successful in both, in your marriage, in your relationships. But guys, a funny and actually horrible moment, which I hate and which I know because of my experience, other people's experiences who are much happier right now because they've been working on themselves a lot, mostly with the uh, like life coaches and professionals in psychology and so on, is that if you didn't finish your, for example, first relationship or first marriage with the first woman or man in a plus or minus pleasant and peaceful, relieved for each other's way, like while telling thank you to each other's, forgiven, believe it or not, it's not me who invented it. It's proved by all generations since the world exists. You will try to meet a new woman, then another woman, or a man, then another woman. Guys, you can meet thousands, millions of women or men, but if you didn't work on your own mistake in your previous first relationship, which harmed you or harmed your partner, and you didn't forgive and thank each other's, believe it or not, you will meet many different women or men, but with the same or similar situation and character like your first experience. Okay, which will be even worse and worse. Men whom I used to know, thank God they were not my dates, they were like friends of other friends, who used to marry like 5-6 times. Their each marriage was even worse and worse and worse. You know why? Because they didn't make any conclusion. They didn't take out any lesson from their marriage. They thought the problem was in women. They tried to date and spoiled so many beautiful Ukrainian women and throw them away, which is ugly actually. And at each marriage, each relationship and lives of those men, and it also is about women sometimes, if they didn't make a lesson from their own behavior, attitude, and relationship with their partners in the before, all those men met many different women, and each relationship was even worse, and each woman was different by look, nationality, age, but the same problems were in every new relationship, even worse and worse and worse. That's why it's so important to clean your past, so it will not come up in the most unpleasant way, like unpleasant surprise when you meet new important people in your life, at work, in your marriage life. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, my dear friend, what do I want for future myself? I want to learn how to be happier. And I'm here not trying to teach someone or convince that everything I talk is right for everyone or is useful for everyone. You will take for yourself, you're smart big guys, what you feel like taking from my words and other ladies' words, and the rest is up to you, is your choice. And I just wish you all the best, because all of us have our different paths in this life, but I try to be happier than I am. I don't want some first experiences in life like school, university, first job, first relationship, first people I saw in my life who should be the most loved people in the beginning, right? Mother and father, to influence on my life in any way than a beautiful and happy and better way. So everything I share with you is just probably to try making you happier as well, sharing with you my stories, how I try to make myself happier, how I try to make my life even more full of love, positive emotions, money, and beautiful relationships with human beings, starting with myself and other people, because this is what really makes us either happy or unhappy. So this is my goal, just to be happy. And if I can share with you something which makes you feeling better, thank God. At least I'm not harming you, right? Thank you, guys. Thank you, my babies. Okay. Oh, Juan Antonio, you're smart as always. You always try to screw me up with your questions. I love it. You're amazing. Real man. Maria, what if I want to be harmed? Just kidding. Don't hurt me. Of course, I'm almost an angel. Yeah, guys. Juan Antonio is joking, but it's actually not a joke. In every joke, there is a piece of truth. People who are used to be victims, they like to be harmed. They don't understand it. Because we're all like plus or minus normal, healthy people who will want to be harmed, right? But some people unconsciously are used to get some small benefits from being a victim, that they love to be harmed. And then they tell everyone and blame everyone that it's their fault, instead of accepting that we are responsible for how people treat us. We allow unconsciously people to harm us or to worship us, to appreciate us, or like to disrespect us. And yeah, I hope we're not here like for this crazy things, like to feel like a victim and get small benefits instead of getting big benefits in our life, and be treated up to level with respect, love, in the best way, how we deserve to be treated, and treat other people in the same way, right? So yeah, your joke is actually a very nice example of how we should not do. Don't let other people harm you, and don't harm others. Guys, my babies, I think it's time for us to finish our stream. I still feel like continuing with you this topic. We still have many things to cover, but because we've been already for 1 hour and 20 minutes and the time is passing, I think. Oh, thank you. I love compliments. I cannot miss a compliment, of course, just so by coincidence. You see, we see what we want to see. We attract what we unconsciously want to attract. So we cannot really complain. If you attract what you don't want to attract, then definitely there is something in your life which bothers you, some unpleasant emotions, pain, past, or whatever, which makes everything, like vice versa. So yeah, thank you guys for your beautiful comments. After this stream, don't worry, I will still read each of your comments and questions if there are some other important questions for you to receive an answer for. And if you still want to ask more questions, don't hesitate to write them in comments, because even after stream, I still can see your comments. I still write down important things which I have to talk with you another time. Tomorrow, I will be here again at 9 p.m. Eastern, streaming for you for another interesting topic, and talking about ecological behavior of people to attract also ecologically good, pleasant, and healthy people into our life, and to attract the best in your life, you sometimes have to know also what is a destructive behavior, because some people don't know what is a destructive behavior, and they're so kind and naive. I was like that myself before. That's why I started studying psychology, that they they don't know how other people should better treat them. So tomorrow we will talk about ghosting, okay, about destructive aspects and profitable aspects of ghosting, why people behave so, okay. And we will try, as always, to treat each other's better and find out what are our standards. Because if a woman or man doesn't know how he or she wants to be really treated, what he or she really deserves, because we all deserve to be loved, just for no reason, just because we're born, right? We don't need to deserve love. We just have to be loved. And if someone didn't receive it yet, you will hopefully receive it as soon as possible. Because better to be in no relationship for some time than to be with a person who doesn't really value you, right, guys? Because another person may consider you the whole universe and love you in a way like you really deserve to be loved. Always remember about your standards. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to other people. And yeah, thank you one more time for your comments. I will continue reading your questions and I will answer tomorrow everything what was not covered. And tomorrow, please join me, ask many other questions, and I hope we will make each other's life better and happier. It's so pleasant to hear morality matters to many Ukrainian women. Yeah, I really hope not only you guys, the best men of the world, because you're here tonight with us, trying to be better, trying to find the best partner for you, of watching this stream, but also I really hope some women and some other people, no matter on their skin, race, culture, language, age, nationality, beliefs, religion, will see it, and at least they will feel good after my stream. They will catch at least one important and positive point for them, which may influence in a good way on their life. So definitely, I hope I never offend anyone. If I do, forgive me, because my intentions are pure. So yeah, okay. If you don't want to be offended, no one will offend you. This is psychology. I love psychology, but it actually explains you always the one main matter, that we are responsible for our life. We are responsible for our emotions, our choices, and for the way how people treat us. That's why there is a good news. We can change our life without changing other people, just trying to change ourselves, how we treat ourselves, how we treat our other people, other beings, animals, plants, the rest of the planet, and everything. Because yeah, at least whatever is about us, we can change it, right? So it's a good point. If things didn't depend on us mostly, then that would be difficult, right, to influence on something what you cannot really control. So thank you, my dear guys. I really love you all. Thank you, Anjani, and all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yeah, this is the easiest and fastest way. But yeah, but remember, for good result and deep result, for future result is, yeah, try to clean your past, for your better well-being. But food is good. I wish you a nice supper. I'm hungry myself, guys. I came to you even without a dinner, but I'm happy you give me energy. And when I feel that you give me energy, I hope I also give you good positive energy, because we spread here only positive thoughts, positive things, and positive information, I hope. And if something I talk about is not pleasant, sorry guys, better bitter truth than sweet lie. We're here to find out why we didn't attract a beautiful Ukrainian wife yet. Do you want a beautiful Ukrainian wife? So it's time to be honest. We're not here just to do giggling. We're here. We're working here on our destinies, on our karma, right? On our better present and the best future. Okay. I clicked the button before the stream. That's because I always agree what you say. Thank you so much. Yeah, you read my mind. Questions before I can ask. Oh, thank you. You see? Because my intentions are really pure for everyone, for men, for women, for all beings. I start getting more powers, like extra sense and so other things, talents probably. Hello, guys. Hello. And for those who just joined us and you still want to talk with us tomorrow, please join me at 9 p.m. I will try to, thank you for my nice hair compliment. I will try to cover all the questions which were not covered tonight. And thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for your compliments. Wow. Wow, InfoSeeker, you always impress us. You're always a celebrity. Good night, dear Juan Antonia. Good night, dear man. I apologize if something was not covered today. I tried my best and I will continue watching your questions. So I'll try to greet all of you tomorrow and answer what was not answered tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow and God bless you. I wish you life full of love, happiness, blessings, wellness. Because yeah, every beautiful Ukrainian woman is definitely dreaming about a serious, successful man. So yeah, let's make more beautiful people meet other beautiful people and create beautiful couples. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my guys. Okay, see you tomorrow. Good night. And now let's pray for Ukraine, because Ukraine also deserves some happiness, peace of mind, because Ukrainian people have beautiful soul. They're generous, they're kind, they're hardworking people, they're family-oriented people. So like every human in the world, they deserve the best, especially in this difficult time. Let's help them how we can by money, clothes, medical stuff, food, or at least just good words of support, because it heals. Sometimes a good word, a good information heals thousands of people's souls. And now let's pray with all our best wishes and emotions. See you.